Camino di Oropa, the pilgrimage that I took a month ago, month and a week ago, yeah, at the last days of June. So now I'm going to make this video that I promised to do about that Camino and what happened there and what happened after, because, well, easily put, it changed my life, like, well, in every way. It made everything go upside down and downside up, and like this and this and this. Everything went to the washing machine and everything came out like cleaned, or it just disappeared. Like washing machine makes socks disappear, so some things just disappeared. So that was Camino, easily put, but then the longer version. So my intention for the Camino was, well, at first it was just like, well, I need to go there. I just know that I need to go there, and well, Italy was calling, and then my friend asked, Sakari asked, do you want to come with me, you and Susanna, to Italy? I'm going to go there, and there's this Camino and stuff. Like, well, yeah, we have just talked about that we need to go to Italy. We didn't know why, but we just knew that we need to go to Italy. So then it happened. That was the first intention, just to go because I know I have to go. But then I made my intention for the Camino, and it was to know myself, because I was like everywhere. I didn't know who I am, and mostly I didn't know how to be who I am. I was everything for everyone else, but not for me. And well, lots of parts were true, but lots of parts were really untrue for myself. So the intention was to know myself and know how to be myself. Well, did I learn that? Well, yeah, I learned a lot, but mostly I learned that who I am not. I didn't, well, I'm not enlightened. I don't know who I am. I know lots of who I am. I know lots of my inner parts. I know more of my inner self. I got deeper to myself, but I still don't know the deepest parts, because, well, that's a lifelong journey, and life, like eternal journey. So no, I'm not enlightened just yet, but I got to know the parts that are inside of me. There are lots of my inner parts. There's this controlling part, like emperor part. I finally made peace with him. There's this weak part, my fearful part. I made also peace with him, and that was a big revelation for me, because now it has been, well, easier. Just be weak and just be me. Of course, there's still lots of things to do with that, but still made peace with that part. And one part was that nowadays I have made peace with my part that wants to be alone. Basically a hunter part that wants to be alone, wants to be like, it just wants to be 2 hours sitting and gazing walls. That's also my magical part, because I do magic like that. But still, before the Camino, I was fearful for being alone. I knew that, but I didn't know that well. But after that revelation, after I made peace with that part, I knew that Yeah, I really was afraid of being alone, of being just by myself. Uh, there was this social conditioning that I can't make it myself, and there was this conditioning that I need other people to validate me. Not like, yeah, you're a good boy, not like, yeah, you're good at and that. Now, but like validate to my being, just to validate that I'm just that I am. I needed other people around me just that I could feel that I am living, that I am. But now I don't need that. Now I like being alone, and that just, well, that's fucking best. I know that there are lots of you that knows that. I didn't know that earlier. Now I know it. So the Camino taught me that. That was one really big lesson to come in terms, to know and to just love that part of me that wants to be alone, that needs to be alone, that can't function if it doesn't get to be alone. So that's one thing. And then there were lots of my inner parts, like my power part, my wisdom part, uh, my, how would I say, my impact part, because these are the Finnish words I use, like voima, vaikutus, viisaus. So power, impact, wisdom. Yeah, I came in terms with those parts. And at first, in the first day, for my guide was Jesus. No, for the first day, my guide was Lucifer. For the second day, my guide was Jesus. And after that, I just threw guides away. And then my guide was me. And God inside of me. Me as a God, and God as a me, and God as everything. A spirit as everything. Life as everything. Me as life, life as me. That was my final guide, and that was the best one of those all. But still, Lucifer was really, really, really good guide to know my power. Jesus was really good guide to know my wisdom. But me was really good guide to know my impact. And I also had as my guide the Black Madonna. That's the saint of Oropa Church, or Oropa Cathedral. That I think I'm right, but I might be wrong, that it's the only Black Madonna in the world. There are lots of white Madonnas and others, but that's the only one that is Black Madonna. I'm pretty sure that that's right, but if you Google it and you notice that, well, Petter said something wrong, just come and tell me, and then I was wrong. I hate that. But yeah, if you need to make me to be wrong, just do it, because, well, if it's wrong, wrong info, it needs to be corrected. But yeah, let's dive into back to Oropa, or Camino. Yeah, so Black Madonna was also a big guide. It was like the whole guide for the whole Camino for me, and also life, and also the spirit of the place. Eleda, where those this lovely couple, Elias and Mirte, that were hosting the Camino. They work with Eleda, and so Eleda and their spirits were also big guides, and like an umbrella for me to learn myself. Yeah, those were my guides. And well, somewhat I learned, I already told, but now I'm going to talk about the impact that it made to my real life, like my surroundings and stuff. Well, it made me in a good way lost. Now I don't know what I'm going to do with my life, and I'm really fucking happy about that. Because, well, now I'm going to ditch lots of old stuff. Parantaja Virti might just go like those happenings, I don't know what's that in English, but messut happenings, gatherings where I have been holding like tarot readings and healings and stuff. I think I'm not going there anymore. I'm pretty sure that my home is going to change, my whole life is going to change. Basically, only thing that is going to stay is Susanna, and also our relationship has changed, and in a lots of better way. Now we love each other more, we accept each other more, we accept our need to be alone, we accept our need to be ourselves. So it made my love life better. It made my surroundings and home life like explode, but I'm really happy about that. And it made my like business career life explode. I'm really happy about that too. My magical side has like my practicing side has like in a good way. Now I exercise and do magical movements like Castaneda, magical passes, and Qigong and other stuff like every day. I walk lots of more, and well, so my life got lots of healthier in a like physical sense. I also came to my body more. Lots of more. I descended. I have been lots of like here. Now I'm here. I'm also descended. I'm also in my body. I have learned how to get pleasure in my body and how to like enjoy stuff. I was at before the Camino, I was like munching everything, food, but also every other stuff. Just quickly through stuff. Now I stop and I enjoy stuff. Now I'm here and now in a sense, but I mean here in my body, in myself, in me. So there are a couple of things that Camino thought to me and made to me. It made my whole life explode, and it made my whole life lots of better. So yeah, I really recommend everyone that this resonates to go to some Camino. Elias and Mirte are holding a couple of those this year. Still one in August, pretty soon I think, and one in next month, September. If you want some info about that, just give me a message and I give you info. But you can also go to Camino yourself. There are lots of those different Caminos, like pilgrimage in the world. There are Camino de Santiago. I think that's the most known. That's 1008 kilometers, I think. This Camino is only 85 kilometers, but uphill, most of it. So this one is easier to start. And if you want people to make sure that you're good and make it a little bit easier for you, so you can just enjoy the Camino, just be in there walking, then I would fully recommend Elias's and Mirte's Golden Journey. So, yeah, if this resonates with you, just give me a message and I'll send you the info. Yeah, well, that's that. Have a happy day, or, well, day, that's your day. Just be yourself. That's the thing, just be yourself. So, bye.